I've been away for the last 2 weeks, building, recharging for the obstacle that lies ahead. 1 year and 2 months of calisthenics, with the last 10 weeks being focused on street lifting. I told you all it was a random street lifting block, and it was. But 4 weeks in, everything changed. Man, this is a very rushed video here, but essentially a regional street lifting competition's come out. It appeals to me for a few reasons. One, 16th of December is a week after I'd peak for my 12-week street lifting block, which is perfect for a taper. Like, I'd be at my strongest at that point. And two, Manchester's not too far from where I'm currently staying. My plan is majority street lifting anyway, so it'd be nice. It's like something to work towards. It's a way for me to experience competition format, competition strictness. I don't know, I'm just making this video as a rush because sign-ups are literally tomorrow. I don't know what to do, man. I'll probably come like last place or whatever, but I don't see it like that. I see it as a stepping stone. The UK Streetlifting Regionals, the last of them being in the Northwest, 16th of December 2023, exactly 1 week after my street lifting block would have finished. The perfect date, and also the perfect stage to lay down all my personal bests. This isn't about winning, and in fact, I don't have much chance of placing well anyway, and I don't hope to this early. With little experience in calisthenics, no competitive experience, this is a chance to fill the competitive stage, have some fun, and prove that these last 12 weeks weren't to go to waste. It's me versus me, and in 2 weeks, I'm about to lay the strongest version of myself out on that platform. To make it even harder, I'm cutting 5 kg off my natural weight to enter the 73 kilo category. I have never had to make weight for anything, and this is an extra challenge to conquer. 2,000 calories, no coaches, no training partners, no skipped workouts, no junk food, and 4 lifts to make it all count. It's almost time. Bismillah. So yeah, I am competing in my first ever street lifting competition. I don't feel nervous, I feel fine. I feel like I've gotten over the whole nervous stage, and towards week 8 or so, I did start having doubts with my training, whether I'd be able to pull it off in competition, or, you just have those days where the fatigue builds up so much and your confidence drops because you're working so hard in the gym, but you're unsure whether your body is keeping up with the numbers that you're planning. As a lot of you know, I've been doing a 12-week street lifting block. It did start off random. I've been knowing that I'm competing for the last 8 weeks, and as much as I've dropped a few hints on socials, I don't think anyone quite clocked it. My lifts have improved a lot in the last 3 weeks because I'm towards the end of my block now, but because I haven't been uploading, you guys wouldn't have seen it unless you follow my Instagram. So follow my Instagram, I'm going to put the page here. And also, as of recent, my squat has improved a lot, my muscle up has improved, my pulling game has improved, and my dip kind of has improved, but I am dropping body weight, so my pushing strength naturally is diminishing. I am on about 2,000 calories, which, considering my maintenance is about 2,700, that is a big drop, but alhamdulillah, the first few days were a struggle, but now I've nailed my food, and in fact, I'm going to have my first ever midweek upload coming in the next few days. A full day of eating and training with me, 2,000 calorie edition, so watch out for that one. As I'm recording this video, I have 7 training sessions left. The week before competition, I'm taking completely off. And the reason for that is I've only planned for 12 weeks of street lifting. This would have been the 13th week. And I feel like it's good to take a break before competing, as most people recommend. Speaking of recommendations, it's recommended not to cut weight for your first competition, but I don't really like listening to recommendations. When I started this block, I was about 77, 78 kilos, and as of this morning, I am 73.6 kilos. So I'm very close to that under 73 kilo mark that I need to get to. I didn't really want to get into the 73 kilo category if I had to do drastic things like water cut. It's worked out for the best. I've been smart with my calories, smart with my food, smart with my training, and I haven't had to resort to that. So you know, I feel like I'm going to come in with relatively 100% strength going into the competition, although some of my lifts of course will be affected because I'm about 5 kilos under my natural walk around weight. My mindset at the moment is in a good place. For me, one of the biggest reasons I entered this competition is because I perform a lot better when I'm hyper fixated on a goal. For me, when I made this block, I knew towards the end it would be very, very tough. I wouldn't have had that stimulus, that drive to keep going to the end. I work so much better when I have a clear goal in my head. As you're watching this video, I am 2 weeks out. I was contemplating whether I should even announce that I'm competing or whether I should just do the competition, then tell you guys that I've done the competition, release the video. But I've been going away for 3 weeks, and the main reason for that is I had exams, I had assignments, and also with what's going on in the world, it feels a bit wrong to just post, and wanted to take a tiny break to focus back on myself and focus on my training and stuff. So as much as I didn't want to announce, I just wanted to compete because I didn't want to have no expectations put on me. I just wanted to compete for the sake of competing and put the video out after. But I know that's bad for content, and I've been going away for 3 weeks. So I'm announcing it 2 weeks early. Do I think I have a chance of winning? I'm not sure. The truth is, I don't really care about winning at this stage. I care about bringing my best self to the platform, and I'd like to think that I hold my reps at a very high standard. For example, in the pull or the chin up in my case, because I've recently switched to chin up, I try and lock my chin on the bar for most of my high weight chin ups. Same with dip, I make sure to get enough depth, and even in the squat I make sure to squat with enough depth so there's no issues when going into competition. The one that is obviously the newest to me is the weighted muscle up, because when I started this block I couldn't even do a weighted muscle up. I could only do about 5 bodyweight reps of muscle up. So it's something that alhamdulillah has come a long way. I still have my good days and bad days with muscle up. I feel like muscle up is one of those exercises you're gonna have a lot of average days with a handful of good days. I have an idea in my head of what numbers I want to lift, and inshallah I can lift all of them. But I will say that this has been a very, very aggressive street lifting block, and I've made huge improvements in across all of my lifts despite cutting weight. So that is already a lot of progress. So whatever happens in competition, I'm already satisfied with the results, and all I need to do now is go to the platform and perform those lifts. As far as I'm aware, a regional competition only has 2 attempts, not 3. And the psychology behind 2 attempts instead of 3 is so much harder, because with 2 attempts, there's not a lot of room for you to make a mistake. Because if you make a mistake in the first rep, the chance of you getting that in the second rep is already way harder, and you might just get disqualified from getting a total. So I would have liked this competition to have 3 attempts, but we're going to get the work done regardless. So yeah, these next 2 weeks, I'm going to be uploading a series of videos. I'm going to be calling it something like Road to the UK Streetlifting Regionals, something like that. So you're going to see a lot of my training up close, my food, my daily life, how prep is going. This is a way for me to show you guys in more depth how training for a competition looks. This is a chance for me to push my way to the 1,000 subscriber mark. As you can see right now, I don't know if you'll be able to see it on the screen, but I'm at, as of recording this video, 429 subscribers, alhamdulillah. And you guys show me a lot of support. I get messages on Instagram from you guys, like from different parts of the world, and you know, it's so nice as a small creator to have people messaging me and telling me they genuinely benefit from my videos and enjoy my videos. So my goal is by the end of the year to get to 1,000 subscribers, and I feel like with this series that I have going on and my competition and whatever, we can hit that 1,000 subscriber mark. So if you're watching this, you're new to my channel, or you've watched me for a long time and haven't subscribed, subscribe, because trust me, you're not going to want to miss my competition video. You're not going to want to miss the series leading up to it. Whatever happens, I'm going to give my best performance. I'm going to drop quality videos for you guys leading up to that point and even after that. So yeah, man, that's all it is for this video. I'm not going to show my training in this video because I'm going to save that for the next few videos. But if you're watching this, make sure you subscribe. Make dua for me that my competition goes well. I'll see you in the next video. Assalamu alaikum.